Hi guys, and welcome again to another episode of the Afrobosslady show. I actually have a meeting in a few minutes and a virtual meeting in a few minutes. It's going to be a live discussion talking about what is currently going on in Africa and also the racism going on against Africans who are currently living in China. So the panel discussion today is really going to be amazing. And I was actually invited by the amazing, beautiful Dentaa. She is the president of Guba Enterprise, and she's also a nurse, a mother, and a wife. And she's really beautiful in everything that she does. She's one of those boss ladies that you really want to follow, and you want to just, absorb everything that she's doing and absorb her mind. She's also a media personality and a Pan-Africanist. So she's the one who is hosting this entire conversation, and she invited on the platform amazing personality guys. When I tell you that I'm more than lucky to be on there, it's really amazing. I work in partnership with Continental TV. I had spoken to the founder, and we just started talking about what we can do and things that, the conversation that we can be part of. So Continental TV gave me the platform to be a spokesperson for the company and really talk about some of the issues that we are currently dealing with. Amazing African women that we also had on the platform was the one and only former African Union Ambassador, Dr. Arikana Chihombori. I mean, if you guys don't know about this woman, I'm just going to put everything down below. And once again, you have to find out who she is. She is the voice of Africa. She is the voice of all those nations of Africa. She is an entire library of knowledge and wisdom. And she wakes all of us up to actually do the right thing. Not just speak about what we should be doing, but also be at the front line and really being part of the movement and the change makers of tomorrow. There was also the amazing Ebro. I'm sure you guys already know who he is. If you don't know, I don't know which planet you've been on, but he is an American media executive and radio personality. Anyway, I'm gonna insert a clip. The whole conversation was about I want to say almost 2 hours, but I'm not gonna post the entire 2 hours. I'm just gonna insert a short clip of the type of topic and really ideas and solutions that were brought up on the platform, and you guys can feel free to check out the full video. I'm going to put everything on the description down below, and if you guys have any questions or you want to start a conversation in your own platform, whether you have a platform online or in your own homes, talking about what can we do as Africans, feel free to do so.
Well, I often say, let's not talk about Africa and paint Africa with one brush. When we make such blanket statements, we're also imprinting those blanket statements in our heads. Yeah. I can tell you we have quite a few countries, quite a few heads of states who are doing very well for their people, and they're struggling under some very difficult conditions. So to make a blanket statements about all African heads of states, that's just not fair. Let's have discussions that we can discuss issues, country after country. But at the end of the day, you must also remember, a leader is as good as the people around them. No country is perfect. A leader can't do it alone. The reality is the brain drain that has taken place over the centuries has left Africa without the capacity that Africa needs to build ourselves. And I always use the example of healthcare. If all the African doctors, the continental African doctors, the African American doctors were to go to Africa today, we're only going to meet about 30% of the need. Africa today needs about 1.2 million doctors.
We need to, I would love to hear more dialogue around how African nations and African leaders are going to unravel these deals they have with European nations and begin to take control of their economies a little bit more.
Yeah.
Once again, you know, when you talk about China, you're talking about a nation that has been, you know, controlling their culture and controlling their narrative for thousands of years, right? When you talk about, even when you talk about America, you're talking about a nation that's 200 and something years old.
Yeah.
Right. As much legacy and heritage is in Africa, the nations as we know them today are very young.
Yeah. Yeah.
The fact that we're having this conversation on a public forum, if you put it in the grand scheme of everything that is taking place, you know, it's and this is me trying to, you know, look at the bright side.
Yeah.
I'm honored that it's even happening. Yeah. I didn't know this would even take place in my lifetime. And I know it feels like we are at the bottom because financially we are. Yeah. But there's so much promise ahead of us if we continue to communicate and we continually provide a level of consistency in our plans over an extended period of time. And that's what it takes. It takes sticking to the plan. It takes discipline.
It's really unfortunate because one of my business, actually, the manufacturing is based in China. So just to let you know, like, I saw the video and I saw what was happening and I was heartbroken. But I'm going to go back to what she was saying. Everything she said, that's what I preach every single day. I have a platform on YouTube and that's what I preach. It's really unfortunate. I am from Cameroon, by the way. I'm from Cameroon. So I feel like this was a blessing in disguise to a certain extent. It was really a call for all Africans to stand up and really work together as a unit. I think for such a long time, we've always said, I am Cameroonian, you are Ghanaian, you are Nigerian. And I think it's about time we actually see ourselves as one. We are Africans. So I'm just like everything that she was saying, I was just nodding my head like, yes, exactly. But I also think it really comes from, we have to change our mindset.
Removing a president, if we don't address other issues, it's not going to make any difference. So that's why I'm saying we need a holistic approach to our problems in Africa. We must also realize, while we are complaining about our parents not having good health care in Ghana, let's not forget that there are many of us in New York City that could go home and help, but we're too comfortable where we are. Let's face it, the brain drain is another serious problem, and this is where we come in. Let's not ask those on the continent to do something that we are not doing. Until we diaspora are able to unite and speak with one voice, why would we want to point fingers at people who are 10,000 miles away? First of all, deal with your own backyard. You need to make sure that you get along with your brothers and sisters. Let's pull our monies together. Let's play our part. But we want to sit here and point fingers at the people at home and expect them to change. Who do you think is going to change the leadership? You are here.
And I was so lucky and so grateful to be part of it. Even though it was just for a few seconds or for a few minutes, I was really grateful that I was given that opportunity to be among those people. I really hope this video is going to inspire you, or this conversation specifically is going to inspire you to really do something in your own way, in your own capacity. There's anything that we can do as African is really something. If it's just to educate others, if it's just to help others in any shape or form, that's already something. I think this pandemic has shown us, African people, that we have to come together in order for us to actually move forward and have a successful, thriving Africa. We do have to have one voice. If you guys want to check out the full video, feel free to check out the link in the description down below. And if you guys have any questions or you have any similar topic you want me to address, let me know. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.